rickshaw here again, and this is still the 8th, and I just wanted to run a few things past you. One of them here, I'm on a data plan on my phone, so I don't get really good signal. So whenever I get up early in the morning, I get signal. I can actually watch stuff. And my neighbors have internet in their house, and most of them, it's terrible for them too. I don't know how this country thinks they're going to do at-home schooling over the computer for these kids. That's absolutely, they just don't have the infrastructure for it. Now, what's happened here was, this morning I had good signal, and I put some stuff to the MeWe page. I couldn't watch it all because it buffers, or it quits, or it just won't play. I'll click on, like the president had a statement that he put out yesterday. Couldn't watch it. It opens, but then it won't play. It's not buffering. It just refuses to play. So then I went to some of the conservative sites that I watch all the time. None of them would play. They just wouldn't play. But if I went to Biden, wins. Ooh, those played right through. They played all the way through to the end, from ABC, NBC1, Fox. Those all played. Everyone that said Biden won, those played. So then I went back. I thought, wow, this is really okay. My signal must be good again. And I went back to the conservative channels. None of them would play. So that's something that's happening to me. The other thing happened yesterday morning. I get notifications when somebody subscribes to my channel, and then I can click on their little circle thingy next to their name, and sometimes it'll take me over to Facebook, and I can see who they are, what they're doing. Well, I was sitting here, and I had 562, and then boom, I don't have notifications up for everything, but one of them I have it for is the YouTube. So when you guys say anything, I can respond quickly, and my daughter helps out. Well, it popped up. There was 2 brand new subscribers. I went, oh, cool. So then I went off to see if I had signal for my email, which I did. So I went back to YouTube, and guess what? They had me down to 558. So I think I got flagged by these guys. Maybe because of my views. I don't know. Their algorithms or something. I'm small potatoes. I'm a real small channel. I don't even get 1,000 people yet, but I guess they don't want me having 1,000 people. So I guess that's where we're at now. There's my little early riser. Can you come over and say hello? That's my beautiful little boy. He's been getting up early with me lots of mornings. We get up and we fool around. We're gonna go in and make some brownies after bed. We're gonna make some brownies, dude. Yeah, we're gonna make some brownies. We got the tutor coming over this morning. And we got some nice nuts. Yes.
After you do that, then we will do that.
Yeah, we're gonna do the brownies today. We're gonna get them started.
After that.
Yeah, then what you should do is go get the butter out of the fridge. Go get me a nice new one, okay? A new one, and just set it down over there so it starts thawing out.
And nice knife.
Knives are already out there. Just take the butter out so it thaws.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna make those. We don't use oils or anything here. I do use olive oil sometimes, because if we do a T-bone steak, I can't broil anything because I don't have a broiler anymore. That's my favorite way to have a steak. But the T-bones, we've been getting pretty good. And what we do is I put them in the cast iron skillet and fry them just using their own fat, salt and pepper. I got the Himalayan salt, I got the pepper. And then when it goes to go on the table, I like to dump olive oil right over the top of it. It's kind of like Italian style. That's the way they give you steak in Italy when you go there. I was amazed when they did that. It was just, I thought, oh yeah, that's the way they're having it. I'll try it. And ever since then, that's the way I eat my steak. I like to pour some olive oil over the top of it. Just gives it that extra boost of yumminess. So, well, that's my little tiny bit today. I don't know how many more I'm going to do today. Lots of stuff's going on. We're starting to get light. The big rain's quit. Clouds are starting to get breaks in them, but we're still kind of cloudy. It's very cool. Yeah, that's the one. You can just put it over by the stove for me, okay, buddy? Okay. And you're gonna mix it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got some nuts and stuff to put in the brownies. We always like to add stuff to the brownie mix. We buy a mix, and then we add a bunch of stuff. Like we'll add raisins in there and bunch of stuff like that, a little bit of vanilla. I got some pretty cool spices that I throw in there, and when we get our brownies out, they're not the box brownies, they're enhanced brownies. So, and he's my helper in the kitchen. I remember when I was a little kid, I was always my mom's helper in the kitchen. You know, and now I got a little guy. He's my helper in the kitchen, and I just love it. My wife sometimes when they were real little, I let them help me, and then yeah, they make a mess and they spill stuff, and when they're washing the dishes, they get water on the floor, and she would get kind of mad, and I'm like, don't get mad. Like my daughter wants to help her with the laundry when she was still doing laundry in a bucket. We got a machine now, but sometimes she still does it in a bucket, and she won't let them help. Well, how are they going to learn? And then when these kids turn 12, 13, 14, 15 years old, they're not going to help you with the clothes. They never learned it. You never taught them. So I don't know why she'll do that, but I don't. I've been letting them help me since the beginning. Anything I do, like the other day, we pulled all the tools out of my tool pouch, and as we put them back in, we named them. You know, we gave them, what they were, so that he can learn the tools. You know what all the tools are now, don't you? And they need to learn that, and that's my job to teach them that kind of stuff. And we just got a nice hammer drill. We hung a pitcher. Did you help me hang the pitcher, buddy?
Yeah.
Yep. He helped me. He was holding the vacuum cleaner to collect the dust. We got a bright, nice new little chargeable vacuum cleaner from Lazada, and so we were sucking the dust while we were drilling it. We got a nice anchor kit, and we hung my flat Earth map of the world on the wall. So that was kind of cool. We got another one we want to frame, so when we move, we can go ahead and put that up. I got the Philippines. It's a big, nice one of all the Philippines, a map. 24 by 36, and they're nice size. I could see them, and we got glass. We framed them with glass on the front. So if ever we want to mark something, we can just take a China marker and mark on the front.
These are the cool pants.
Yeah, you like those? Those are my psychedelic pants, huh? Yeah.
Did Mommy buy this for you?
Yep, Mommy bought that for me. But this one right here, this is my most beautiful baby boy. Well, actually, he's not mine. He belongs to God, but God's letting me have him for a while. Right, buddy? Yeah. So this is Rick Shaw and his beautiful little wake 'em up guy this morning. We're gonna go make some brownies, and we're probably gonna have another coffee. Had a nice bath. It's chilly here. I'm cold today, so I went ahead and heated up a big thing of water, and we dumped it in the bucket, and I took a nice hot bath, with the tabo. Best you could do here. So, but our new house is going to have Insta-Hots in it, so I'm going to have hot water, which is really nice. I told my wife two things I'm going to be happy about the new house. It's going to be hot water with the Insta-Hot, and pushing a lever on the toilet instead of dumping a bucket down the thing. This toilet's been broken, and I was fixing up stuff here as I started, and then the landlord around Christmas had me stop, and I ain't heard no difference, so I'm not fixing anything. There's leaks, and it's just getting old. The place is getting old. The upstairs, the tile it's lifted in every room now. You can't walk on it because it's just crunchy. I don't let the kids up there. I'm afraid they're going to get their feet cut. We don't even use it. We're renting this big house, and we can't even use the upstairs other than for storage. So, that kind of sucks, but these houses, they fall apart, and I understand in the Philippines, people don't got a lot of money, so, and they'll still make money when they go to sell it. A lot of these places around here, they were $1.5 million when they were new. 10 years later, they're getting $3 million for them, whether they fix them up or not. There's a couple ones that nothing was ever done. The doors are completely rotted. You can walk right in them, and two of them just got sold, and they're working on them, and they're fixing them up. So that's the housing in the Philippines. But I don't know how people are going to be buying houses coming up, because there's so many of them have been out of work for so long. This scandemic that they got, I mean, it went worldwide, but I still think it was to influence the U.S. elections, maybe elections all over the world, because people don't want to go in to vote anymore, and they're going to do this computer voting. So that's just an easy way to steal, or mail-in ballots, just an easy way to steal. So. But I'll let you go. I'll get off of that, and I'm going to do a video later today. We're going to go over to our friend Ronald's, and that's where, if it's not raining, that's where I met my wife. I'll show you her little house, and we'll go over there. So don't forget to pray for each other. And what do you say, mister?
Make sure